मगर ये पता है का इफेक्ट है।
ने मुझ बिकॉज आई हैड डन इट, सो जिन जिन के साथ मैंने बात किया था, सो मनी से रिलेटेड जो भी फेयर्स थे ना उस ग्रुप में, दे ऑल केम फ्रॉम देयर फादर्स। सो
हम्म।
हम जब वर्क कर रहे थे तो उसमें वी वर्कड ऑन दोस पैटर्न्स।
तो मेरे ख्याल से आप सही कह रहे हैं, जो करियर के और मनी के हैं वो शायद फादर से ही ज्यादा आते हैं, और जो रिलेशनशिप के हैं वो शायद मदर से।
या इंटरेस्टिंगली। Okay, so welcome to GIC 59 and happy Father's Day to everyone, whosoever is watching. Okay, so yeah, I'll just quickly say this is a gift from my daughter on Father's Day. So I'm wearing this. Okay. Um, वैसे आज मैंने बहुत पढ़ाई की. It was a good Sunday for me. So I was reading and I was really happy with yesterday's session on Jigme Lingpa. I felt that somewhere, I'm trying to uh, absorb the teachings, the lessons from these sessions. And, personally, it becomes very fulfilling. So yesterday was very fulfilling. And today I worked on the Vajra Guru mantra. And I again felt very happy doing all of that. And, the beautiful connection that you feel with certain deities. So, like for me, the source of spirituality has come from my father. Like he is one person in my life uh, who has instilled, or probably, I've seen the wonders of bhakti and devotion through my dad. And that is one of the biggest contribution in my life. I'm like, yeah, I'm a bit numb to my mother's contribution at times because she left me very early in life. And so I probably have avoided going into the space where her memories lie. It's like my mechanism to shut myself from the pain. But my father stayed with us for like almost, 80 years. मतलब 80 years के थे वो. So when he left, and he left, like he was with me when he passed away. And I still remember, he was in my arms when he passed away, and it was a natural death. It was not something that he was in a hospital or something. So morning में मैंने उनसे बात की अच्छे से, और फिर खाना खाने के बाद he just called me, and then थोड़ी shivering, and then I just got him into my arms, and I thought I'll just put him down on the bed, and he just passed away. So I feel personally as a child, my relationship with my father was one of the most beautiful relationship that one could see. It must have had its up and down, but in total जब मैं उसे देखती हूँ तो मुझे लगता है beautiful था हमारा relationship, you know and थोड़ा बहुत तो सबके साथ होता है because they are older, and then they have a certain amount of command and control over your life. So yes, he did, but he had a lot of influence, and probably uh, you know my presence on online and everything is because somewhere I have admired him. He was a professional singer, and he used to do a lot of uh, concerts and on TV, on stage. I've seen him a lot, and somewhere there was this, I think, hidden um, tendency to be there, do that. But मुझे नहीं पता था कि मैं कैसे करूंगी या कैसे होगा. So I had no idea. But yeah, God has its own plans, and those plans are much better than the plans that we make. So I think this way, I enjoy being online and sharing the work. One of the things that probably I feel my dad could not do was to create good students. So he was a wonderful performer and very, very amazing in his field when it came to singing and all kinds of singing. He had a beautiful, beautiful voice. Today, probably I've not posted anything about him because आज और एक और important, आज मेरे बाबा जी की हाँ वो कहते हैं ना तिथि है. So 16th of June, my Babaji passed away, and my father was very attached to his father, although he passed away when he was only 18 years old, 18 years old, I guess. So he lost his father quite early in his life, but mummy और पहले चली गई थी उनकी. But he had a deep reverence and deep affection with his own father, and I think probably all of that helps me because I have been very close to my father, and by virtue of that, I feel very close to my Babaji and his lineage also in beautiful ways. So, when we were doing these ancestor healings, it is like in your DNA somewhere you have, you can say, deactivated energies of your ancestors also available. And if you are connecting with those energies or invoking them, they tend to get activated. That's what I believe. And whatever is happening in my life in terms of healing and the work that I'm doing, because I'm not like, yeah, I've done pranic healing, but if I see the body of work that has come through in these 10-12 years, वो मेरी जो professional qualification है उसमें भी नहीं आया. So somewhere we can say that this is the grace of all of them, because my Babaji was very very good in Bhagwat, and he was also a very you know uh, very well known personality. I forget, so he was a PA to some very important person in Lucknow, and uh, enjoyed certain important, you can say, things because of being in that position. But he had 8 children, and my father was the youngest son. So he had a deep connection with my father. And then I was the eldest daughter. My father had a deep connection with me. And I'm sure my sister feels also to some extent. But, when there are 2 children, uh, you tend to pick sides. So I picked the side of my father, and my sister always picked the side of my mom. So that ways. But yeah, a lot of blessings in my life from my father. And that's why I thought that today probably I can utilize that blessing to help other people heal of their father wounds, and create a better relationship with their fathers. Now, I think for all children, your father figure, or having a father figure, a strong father figure, has a lot of influence on the personality of the child. Where the fathers are very strong, you will see that the mindset of the child also tends to become strong. Where the fathers are weak, the mindset of the children is also weak, and probably we can't do much about it, but it happens. And what happens is, daughters to strong fathers tend to pick weak men emotionally, not physically. They tend to get attracted to emotionally weak men. And obviously, there is a different cycle that goes on in their life by virtue of then doing these comparisons, because you had somebody so strong in your life, and you end up, because most of the time there is a tendency to move to the extreme ends. So whatever you have seen in your childhood, you tend to swing in the opposite direction, because maybe you want to understand, uh, or we say that people learn by way of opposite. So if you have to learn about love, you will look or create situations where there is lack of love, and that is where you will understand what love feels like. So again, if you have a strong father, a father who has a say in everything, you tend to kind of swing to the opposite direction and marry somebody probably who is not that strong in his decisions. And because, like, as a girl, you are a strong partner, you tend to dominate, or unknowingly it happens, right? And then, like, probably your entire married life is all about working on the dynamics that you are going to have with you and your husband, whom you've chosen. probably because you wanted to learn about the other side of things, right? So that is what happens. Now, this is for women. Now, what happens with men is, boys tend to learn a lot about finances. They tend to learn a lot about responsibility and handling women from their fathers. Now, if you were under a very suppressing father, you will see even those boys tend to become very, very, you can say, more, they'll have more dominant feminine energy. Okay. And the wives that they will get will also be dominant, uh, kind of dominant masculine energy. Like this is a probability. It might not happen with everyone, but you can see it based on your case. We tend to attract either the opposite or very similar situations that we've gone through because we want to learn more about or develop certain skills and you can say experiences in our life. Okay, so on the first level, this is how you tend to attract your partners. So most of the time, if your father has been abusive, is an alcoholic, or has any kind of addiction, although you will hate it, but then girls tend to feel that this is the way to go. And they, if they do not have a very strong mother, they tend to feel that it is okay in their life, and they tend to attract similar, men in their life. And then there is a cycle of abuse that goes on. And if this is not worked out, this becomes a generational pattern in your family. So you will be able to see such things, when you are analyzing your family tree, especially with respect to the male or the father figures in your family. You will get to see a pattern that exists. Okay. And similarly for men, where their fathers have been abusive or have addiction or were physically abusive, marte the, ya they had not so good relationship with their mothers, the boys tend to become alcoholic or develop similar traits because they feel that this is the way, um, to handle a family. So you mirror qualities of your father. So men tend to mirror those qualities, and women tend to attract those qualities in their partners. So it is a cycle of suffering that both will initiate, just in case you did not have a good father figure. Okay. Do you understand? Is it making sense? We can reflect, like, because if you have anything, you can.
I never had any such thing, but yes, it might be.
Look around. See, it could be that you've not seen it in your family by God's grace, but you can look around. You can look around other say male members of your family.
Yes, in a way, if I look around, then probably what you're saying is right.
Yeah. So it happens, right? And so it is important for us to understand that although we think that we are making a choice in our life, but the law of attraction is making that choice for you. So when you are with somebody who has, so as children, your energy is very, very soft, and you tend to be overpowered by the energy of your parents. Okay, the dynamics that your parents have. And then when you're attracting a partner, even if you have an arranged marriage or you have a love marriage, you will tend to attract a partner in your life who will have, like I say, in case of men, it would be you would start mirroring those traits. And in case of women, it would be you will be attracting those kind of men in your life. So, like, it is a suffering in some way or the other if you are seeing those wounds. So you can call this, like, in sacred we did mother wounds. So today we can talk them like father wounds. So if you did not have a supportive father, if you did not have a father who could provide, if you did not have a father who had a strong spine, or if you did not have a father, uh, you know. So when we talk about the father figure, in like probably in previous generation, it was an extreme end of patriarchy. Okay. And if we try to see men of today, there is there is a lot of you can say that they're so mixed and confused that they've somewhere lost out on masculinity. So what happens is today's men, they would want to have things equal. They would not want to pay for their wife. They would not want to, probably the term metrosexual and all of that comes in because they are so occupied, maybe, making themselves look better. They are quite self-absorbed and are in competition with their own counterparts. Or it could be, that they don't want to provide and they look for, financial support from their women because somewhere they are not that strong. They do not have strong sense of masculinity. So all of that, you can say, imbalance is easily seen in today's world. And one of the main reasons for divorces happening now is because now the women are very empowered, right? So in our desh also we say beti bachao, beti padhao, लेकिन पढ़ी लिखी बेटी के साथ फिर क्या करना है वो किसी को नहीं पता. So that padhi likhi beti is so empowered now that nobody knows how to handle that woman or that female. And then again there is a whole new you can say problem that has arisen in the world wherein we are seeing women wanting to smoke, wanting to live a life of a man because now they are equally earning, they are well placed, they have a word, they have a stand, they are strong. So now, women are trying to shift to the extreme end. So all of us, we need to understand that the masculine and the feminine energies are not same. Okay. We want a balance or harmony of both the qualities in both the genders. Okay. So any shift towards an extreme end is an imbalance, whether you are at an extreme sense of masculinity or an extreme sense of feminism. All of that is not going to work and will wreak havoc in your relationship and life. Okay. So there has to be a balance of the masculine and the feminine energy. And the masculine energy is of so a good masculine energy is where a woman can gently come in her feminine energy without having to worry about maybe who will protect her, who will provide for her. So that is where you will be able to see a good balance of masculine and feminine. And similarly, a good masculine energy can come into you can say existence only when the female energy is not very dominating when it comes to maybe power, when it comes to money. So there has to be a good synergy, a good dynamic that needs to be created between the feminine energies and the masculine energies. Maybe इस generation में तो थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो गया है, but the coming generation we can improve. Like we can accordingly groom our children to to bring in creative expression of their own energies without making them too strong or too weak. And so women need to be compassionate, women need to be nurturing. You can't take away that thing from a woman just because she needs to provide. So we need to give good environment to a woman so that she can come into her feminine energy effortlessly. Similarly, for a man, you know one has to create that kind of strength, presence, that and safety and trust. So for a man to be in his masculine energy, one has to be a trustworthy, protective, and safe being where a woman can feel can exist peacefully and happily and safely. That is where this dynamic is going to work. So if there is either of this is missing, there is going to be chaos. There is going to be, relationship issues. There is going to be, again, I'm sure everybody knows what happens if there is an imbalance, right? So, in order to avoid that, we need to start working on the father and mother wounds to be able to heal ourselves so that we do not pass on these wounds to our children. Because if we are not understanding and creating a sense of you can say unrest, a sense of insecurity in a family, our children are going to suffer because of the ego issues, or you can say, yeah, basically it's ego issue, power dynamics, all of that. So it is very, very important for us to heal ourselves so that we do not pass it on to our coming generation, and they can live a better, life and a relationship. Because for most of the children now, they are fed up of marriage. If you say, in 10 years, 20 years, you have to get married, they will be like, no, 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 no. आप ही लोगों ने क्या कर लिया जो हम अब शादी करेंगे. So that kind of response, that kind of, they've lost faith in marriage, they've lost faith in companionship that ways, and they feel that they are quite self-sufficient and not so good thoughts around marriage or relationship, which is our fault somewhere, and we should take ownership of it and heal it within ourselves. Okay, so with that, coming to the father wounds and healing them, we will do a technique, and then we will go to the great invocation. So I want all of you to just close your eyes. Okay. Keep your spine straight. Connect with your breath. Just be there for as you breathe in, be aware of divine energy around you. And as you exhale, be aware of any kind of tension, stress that your body is holding. Just exhale it through your mouth. So inhale it through the nose. Exhale it through your mouth. Okay. We will invoke to the Supreme Law, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the holy Buddhas, all the great one Bodhisattvas, to my spiritual teacher, Master Choa Foksui, to Lord Mahavira Chiviri, Guru Padma Sambhava, and all the great beings, to all the holy angels, archangels, healing ministers, to our highest selves, to our guardian angels, to our spirit guides, and also to the father side of the entire family, the souls of the father side of the family. Especially the fathers, and the souls on the mother side of the family, especially the fathers. And then be aware of your own father. If he is a person, just have respect for his presence, his life. And if he's no more in your body, no more in the body, just have reverence for the spirit, the soul. We invoke for your divine love, divine light, divine power, divine healing energies, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of mercy and compassion, the blessings of joy and happiness, the blessings of deep inner healing, the blessings of abundance and prosperity, and the blessings of great relationships and harmony. In full faith, we thank you all for your priceless blessings. Be still, be aware. You can keep your eyes closed. With your left hand, touch your heart. With the right hand, touch your crown. And once again, visualize a beautiful white board in front of you. Okay? And I want you to think about your relationship with your father, the presence of your father in your home, the things that you really look up to, and things that probably you wanted to heal, you wanted to change in your father. Be aware and project those images onto the big white board in front of you. Take a deep breath. Allow your aura to open, to expand, and once again focus on the things that you wanted to change in your father. You wanted things that he could have done better. So think about all those instances and just project it on the whiteboard. Handling his anger better, maybe speaking to your mom in a better way, treating the children better, maybe more careful with money, more careful with his relationships, could be any kind of addiction that he had, any kind of flaws, character flaws that you can see as a grown-up now. Just put everything out onto this whiteboard. Be aware that all that you're putting out into the whiteboard are the memories, are the impressions of your father. It's not, you're not putting out your father. So you're still very much in love with your father. You're just putting out all those actions, all those events that have bothered you or triggered you, or even you have imbibed some of those characteristics or maybe habits that are not really helping you or your children or your family. So just visualize all of these things being projected out from your heart. So visualize that your heart is a projector and you are letting go. You're collecting all the memories from different part of your body, different part of your subtle body, and you're channeling it out through the heart onto the whiteboard. And you're doing really good. So just do it. We are going to heal it. You can take a deep breath to allow your aura to expand so you are able to access more information, more memories. Okay, so just take a deep breath. Also, if your father left you early, due to some accident or some mishappening, just be aware of the pain and also project that pain out of your system so that you are able to heal. So, just say, I give myself permission to be able to access all the sad memories, all the sad instances, all the negative memories, negative instances, connected with my father from my sister right now, because I want to see him in positive light and anchor only the good energies within me. So I release and I let go of all these patterns, habits, instances, events from my life right now. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of my Guru, all is possible, so be it. Now just gently touch your heart from your left hand and visualize your right hand, having electric violet light, and just erase all these memories from the whiteboard. Okay, and just do it. I erase. You're doing it with a lot of love. Okay, I erase all of these memories with lots of love. Erase. Anytime that he has abused you mentally, emotionally, physically, कोई भी bitter incident आपको याद आ रहा है अपने father के साथ, just erase. I erase. Okay, we are all human and we make mistakes. Erase. Okay. Now, Some of these memories would be very, very deep. So I want you to put your left hand, 3 fingers of your left hand on your ajna and use your willpower to erase. I thoroughly, permanently erase all of these negative experiences, negative events, negative habits, negative characteristics, incidents from this whiteboard right now. Now. So be it. So be it. So it is. Okay. Erase till the time you no longer feel that they are on the whiteboard. Now cut, cut, cut 3 times. You're cutting or disconnecting from those memories. Okay. And just feel a sense of peace and calm as you eject these memories out onto the whiteboard, and you've cleared it. Now you have clean whiteboard in front of you. And I want you to bring your father in front of you. Okay, and put your hands in the Namaste position. Visualize your father in front of you. Okay, and then with lots of love say Atma Namaste. I salute the divinity within you. You're a child of God, so am I. Atma Namaste. And we will do a little forgiveness with our fathers. I humbly ask for your forgiveness for any kind of pain, any kind of suffering that I may have caused to you, consciously, subconsciously, unconsciously. Please forgive me. Evolution involves time, process, and lots of mistakes. I have learned from my share of mistakes, and so can you. I ask for forgiveness. Please release me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And similarly, ask for forgiveness. Yeah, we've asked for forgiveness, we will forgive. So we'll say, I forgive you for all the mistakes that you've made in your life, which I have observed and absorbed in conscious, subconscious, unconscious ways. Any pain and suffering that you caused to me unknowingly, I forgive you. I know that in this incarnation, you were my dad, you are my father, but you are also a being of love, light, and power. You are also a child of God. And all that you do is also related with my karma. There is nothing personal about the suffering that we have experienced together. So I release you of the pain. I release you of any kind of emotional wounds and sorrow that you are experiencing. I really love you, Papa. I love you with my whole heart. And I will always continue to love, respect, and connect with you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. You are the best dad. And on this Father's Day, I want to tell you that you've done your best. And I will always remember you with fondness. I will always remember you with reverence, deep respect, and love. So I forgive you for any pain and harm that has come to me, consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously. I know how hard it is to be a human being and how hard it is to be a parent. So I forgive you and I really, really love you. Even though I may not have said it enough times, but you know how much I love you. And I always will love you. And may this love pass on to my children as blessings. Continue to bless me, continue to love me, continue to bless my children, and shower your love and blessings upon them. It is through your blessings that we prosper, we blossom, we heal. And I know as a father, you've done so much in your capacity. And I will forever be indebted to your presence in my life. Although it would have been really hard to go through what you've gone through, in order to ensure your children were protected, they were loved, they were safe and secure. And there is only respect and lots of respect for you, lots of love for you. Wherever you are, my love will always, always empower you. My love will always, always embrace you. You have been the best father ever. And I carry that in my heart as your daughter or your son. You will always live through me. People will always praise you through my actions. And I will always make you proud. And keep blessing my children, my family, and maybe all make you immensely proud. Love you, Papa. Really do. Visualize his soul turning into light. And in your mind, you can chant Om Shanti, 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 Om. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Om Shanti, 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 Om. May peace be with you. May peace and love be with you. May peace and love be with you. Hare Krishna. Go in peace. Go in peace. Go in peace. Now you can open your palms and just bless yourself and your relationship with your Father. May both of us be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. May both of us be divinely blessed by inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of love, unconditional love, compassion, mercy. May both of us be blessed with warmth, sweetness, waves of love for all that you have done for me. I just can say that you are such a wonderful soul. May you continue to enjoy, continue to grow and evolve in your journey. And I know you will excel there. You will be divinely blessed. I send you waves of sweetness, waves of joy, waves of love, waves of light, waves of love, waves of power your way for your onward journey. And for those of you who have your parents in physical body, just bless them with long life, with good health, happiness, joy, and divine protection. So be it, so be it, so it is. If they are in body, you can hug them, you can tell them how much you love them and what they mean to you. And for those of you who do not have them in physical form, it is much more easy for you to say you love them. You say, I love you, Papa. I really do. You're my hero. Now, we will chant the great invocation. So visualize the earth in front of you, the size of a small ball. You will chant the mantra Om Ahom Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Hum 11 times, followed by the great invocation. Okay. So on this Father's Day, we also invoke to our spiritual father, Mr. Chakoksui, and to Guru Padma Sambhava. Be aware that your physical father supports you physically, emotionally, mentally, but your spiritual father feeds you spiritually to help you grow and evolve. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have a guru, a teacher, a guide in your life, be aware of him. And we will chant the mantra. Om Ahom Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Hum. 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 Okay, we will chant the great invocation. Visualize a small earth in front of you, the size of a small ball. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times and bless the earth with love, light, and power. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Hum. Om Om Om. May all sentient beings, without exception, be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. So be it, so be it, so it is. Visualize all the fathers in the world. May all these beautiful beings who are fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, walking on this planet, helping their families, helping their children to become better people. May all of these beautiful beings, souls, be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. May their hearts be healed. May their souls be healed. May they be divinely blessed by mercy, compassion, inner healing. May they be divinely blessed with inner healing for all the wounds, all the sufferings that they've gone through as a father to ensure the well-being of their children, people who decided to continue as parents, continue to stay or take certain decisions that could have been really, really painful for them, but they did it for the well-being of their families. May all of these great men be divinely blessed by the love, light, and power of God. May all of these great men be divinely blessed with deep inner healing, with purity, with sweetness, with waves of love, waves of joy, waves of bliss. May all of them be blessed with hope. May they be blessed with deep, deep, deep compassion. So be it, so be it, so it is. May all the great fathers in the world be divinely blessed with prosperity, abundance, success at all levels. May they become their best versions, and may the children look up to them for who they are. So be it, so be it, so it is. Tathastu. You can bless yourself, you can bless your fathers, your sons who are fathers, all of them with great blessings. Okay. Bless your relationship, bless the onward journey of your children. May all of them be super successful. May they be able to heal their father wounds and become better men, better women in life. So be it, so be it, so it is. Be aware of the base of your feet, the base of your spine, the excess energies that your body cannot hold. Ground them into the Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be healed, Mother Earth be regenerated, revitalized. Blessings be to our Mother Earth. Also, we bless this particular episode of GIC to be divinely blessed so that it is viewed by all the people who want to heal their relationship with their fathers, who want to heal their father wounds and experience a more happy, healthy relationship in their life. So may it spread rapidly and properly to all the people who are ready for healing their father wounds. May the ongoing GICs bring in wisdom, healing to all who view it, and may it be super helpful for everyone who's going to watch them in future. May they be infused with divine energies, healing energies, so that it may bring a lot of healing for all the people who are watching these episodes. So be it, so be it, so it is. May it spread rapidly and properly, and may it be useful for as many people as possible. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of my teacher, all is possible. May pranic healing spread, may energy work spread throughout the world rapidly and properly, so that more and more people can be healed through these modalities without taking medicines or going through external operations, etc. So be it. So be it. So let us give thanks to the Supreme God. We thank you to all the great Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, all the great ones, especially Guru Padma Sambhava, Master Chokoksui, our higher souls, the higher souls of our loved ones, guardian angels, healing angels. We thank you all for your divine love, light, and power. Thank you for protecting us. Thank you for guiding us during these sessions. They're truly special. In full faith, we thank you. Deep, deep gratitude, immense respect, and lots of love. We thank you all in full faith. So be it. So be it. So it is. You can open your eyes with a big, broad smile. Okay, I hope the session was good. I did not expect that I had so much within myself that came out during these sessions, but it is always nice to feel emotional, right? To be able to channel our emotions through these sessions because there's deep cleansing that happens. So, once again, happy Father's Day, and may you all be able to express your love and joy and blessings for these beautiful beings who are walking around all over, ensuring that their families, their children are divinely protected. So, God bless you with a good, healthy, happy, long life and lots of blessings. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Vikas, for joining.
थैंक यू सरगम, थैंक यू सो मच।
Bye-bye.
मुझे पता नहीं था इतना कुछ निकलेगा। It's been a similar feeling. Whatever you were feeling, I'm also feeling in the same way. It's been a very emotional
Yeah, very.
session.
Yeah.